Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel. Today I'm so excited to be back to be talking about the Premier League. We had a lot of matches today and more to come tomorrow, so I am so excited for that. But I thought I'll make a quick video to talk about some of the matches we saw today, some of the results, some of my thoughts about them. So let's just get right into this video. I don't want to make this intro too long. I have to start off with the match between Chelsea and West Ham United. This match was definitely so exciting. So if you did not watch this one, I highly recommend watching the extended highlights. So let's talk a little bit about this one, even if you've watched it or not. It ended with a result of 3-2 in favor of Chelsea. And you know, some people might say, well, yeah, that kind of made sense, right? But if you were watching the game, you saw that West Ham United had such an incredible performance. They were the ones that were leading this match, especially in that first half, 2-0, that was halftime. So you would think that, you know, probably West Ham United was going to extend that lead. They started quite strong in the second half, but Chelsea had such an incredible comeback in this match. They said, no, we need those 3 points. We need to continue on to stay, you know, in the running for the Premier League this season. And they had an incredible performance, scoring 3 goals from Pedro, Cucurella, and Fernandes. It was an incredible match, and with all of that, that puts them in 4th place with 40 points. I think this just goes to show how unpredictable the Premier League is, in the sense that, you know, a team can be leading and, you know, you think like, okay, yeah, that's gonna happen, but I think that Chelsea was like, no, we're not gonna let this go. We need those points. We need those 3 points. And I have to say that Marco Correa was such a big part of this win. He was the one who scored the second goal, the equalizer in this match. And I think to score an equalizer is so important and difficult to do, because it changes the entire vibe of the game, the entire atmosphere of the game. And doing that gave the team the right amount of confidence to continue to push for a 3rd goal and for that winning goal, which came at the end of the second half. So it was definitely such an incredible moment, I'm sure, for many Chelsea fans to, you know, to have won. But I also have to say West Ham United was really great today, especially in that first half. So we can't, you know, end this video without saying that it was a great performance from both teams in a very entertaining match. Next, let's talk a little bit about Arsenal, that was able to extend the lead in the Premier League, not the Champions League, in the Premier League. They got those 3 points after a match against Leeds United, ended 4-0 for Arsenal. So it kind of, you know, we expected this considering, you know, the standings. But I've said before that I think Leeds United is a great team and they have done great things. They're a team that have been promoted this year in the Premier League, and they've done really great. They've had strong performances, but I think that this one Arsenal was really strong at. And, you know, when you're at number 1 in the Premier League, you're looking for those points. And Arsenal, I believe the match before, they didn't get 3 points, so it was kind of like a moment that they had to like, okay, now we can't miss any more opportunities, because it has happened before in the Premier League where you've had a team leading for the majority of the season and then they just kind of lose at the end because they, you know, start losing points, equalizing or losing matches. So, you know, they needed those 3 points to continue on that lead, and Arsenal got it. They are currently in 1st place with 53 points, and following them we have Manchester United and Aston Villa with 46 points in 2nd and 3rd place, tied. I think that we've had them tied for quite some time now, and I'm excited to see how the matches tomorrow are going to go, because both of these 2 teams are going to play tomorrow. Aston Villa will face Brentford and Manchester United will face Tottenham, which I'm super excited to watch these 2 matches. I'm sure they're going to be so entertaining and so great, and both of these 2 teams need those 3 points very badly because they want to catch up to Arsenal. They want to break this tie that they've had for quite some time now too. So it's going to be very exciting and I can't wait to watch it. Let me know your predictions, but my predictions, I would say I can see them both getting those 3 points. You know, I can see that happening, but we never know. Let me know what you think though. Next, let's move on to Liverpool. Liverpool had a big win today. They won 4-1, currently in 5th place against Newcastle. I think that Liverpool is really trying their best to catch up with points. They haven't had, you know, all amazing performances this season, but I think they've had really strong ones as well this season too. So it was a great match. I think that 5th place, they're, you know, in that zone where I think if you're in that like 5th, like top 5 in the Premier League, you're still in the running, especially at this point of the competition. you're still in the running. So I can see any of those teams like, Chelsea and Liverpool and Man United and Aston Villa all being contenders and potentially winning the Premier League this season. So I'm excited to see how it's all gonna go. And of course, let me know all your predictions. I would love to see what everybody is thinking. Get excited for tomorrow because we're gonna have more matches in the Premier League. I cannot wait to watch them. And yeah, I think this was all. We had a couple more matches today as well, but this was some of notes that I took to kind of discuss in this short, quick recap video, I guess. So I can't wait to be back tomorrow to talk about the matches that we're gonna have then. And until then, thank you so much for watching and for all of your support. Let me know all your predictions, everything you want to say about the Premier League in the comments, and I will be back tomorrow with another video to talk about the latest. Bye!